Tasmania's new Bass Strait ferries are massively over budget and behind schedule. But until now, the minister responsible had rejected Jacqui Lambie's calls for his resignation.
Oh, look, that was disappointing because we're all working so effectively and properly together.
But today, Mr Ferguson apologised for the debacle and offered to relinquish his infrastructure portfolio, saying the ongoing commentary concerning the project is proving an unnecessary distraction, and I don't want that to continue at the expense of a proper and disciplined focus on delivering the ships and the berths. A short time later, the Premier announced he'd be taking charge of the state's infrastructure, a move welcomed by Jacqui Lambie, who questioned why Mr Ferguson didn't also resign as Treasurer, something Labor pointed out would keep Mr Ferguson as a shareholding minister of the company that operates the ferries.
The same person who put us in this mess remains one of the people in charge of fixing it.
The two new Spirits were originally meant to arrive 3 years ago at a cost of $700 million. That price tag has blown out to almost $1 billion, with the first ferry not arriving until later this year. But the ship's new berth at Devonport won't be ready until 2026, with the cost growing from the original estimate of $90 million to $375 million, plus tens of millions more to upgrade an existing berth as a temporary measure.
It is a catastrophic infrastructure failure, probably the biggest in Tasmania's history.
The Spirit saga hasn't just sunk a minister, it's also sparked the implosion of the Jacqui Lambie network. 2 of its 3 MPs were booted from the party at the weekend after expressing frustration in Ms Lambie's intervention in state politics.
It was about the fact that we weren't consulted in that process, and it really did put us in an awkward position with our supply and confidence deal.
The relationship was unworkable, and I think it was fair to say that it was irretrievable and we needed to make that step to probably part ways.
The newly independent MPs are now negotiating a new confidence and supply agreement with the Premier, one that removes the voting restrictions that were part of the previous JLN deal. Minister Erica Betts insisting it won't undermine the government's hold on power.
There won't be a downfall of the state government.
Asserting stability at a time of significant upheaval. Jano Gibson, ABC News.